Welcome back, trainers, and it actually happened. Niantic officially announced Mega Evolutions coming to Pokemon Go in 2020. Now, I want to take this opportunity right now to tell you guys this. When I talk about things that are going to potentially happen in the future, like I always do when we went over PvP, and it happened pretty much exactly like I said. And when I talked about a few other things, they went down. I'm not trying to clickbait you at all. I'm genuinely trying to give you the knowledge and what I think is going to actually happen in the future of Pokemon Go. And, well, here we are. When are they going to get released? We do not know 100%. How are they going to get implemented? Well, we're going to go ahead and talk about that as we look at all of the Mega Evolutions that are going to be in Pokemon Go. And another thing I want to go over, kind of a little bit of an analogy here, the boy who cried wolf. And we can kind of convert that over into YouTube terms as clickbait. So how many times have I cried wolf, but it hasn't came true? It's not that many times. So yet again, I'm not going to kind of give you guys misinformation, and I'm going to try to bring you the best information that I possibly can and prepare you for the future. With that said, let's go ahead and speculate. Now, if you hear a bit of ruffling around, sounds in the background, well, that's going to be Athena, and she's just doing her thing, being a little puppy. Anyways, with that said, take a look at the first starters here. Charizard is going to be going into 2 different types, and we're going to be going over this a whole lot more in the future, so don't worry. We're going to break down other things and talk about other possibilities on how they're going to implement, but in this video, we're going to go over a lot of that right now. So, as you can see, we've been over this. I've been talking about this on how you want to start walking Pokemon and getting them to best buddy that do have a potential Mega Evolution. And I made several videos going over this, showing you which ones you should walk. And before we continue on, if you're thinking Mega Shadows, I don't know, but I'm going to lead towards probably not going to happen, but very well could, right? So we do have Gengar. Look at that. Alakazam, Kangaskhan, Pinsir, Gyarados, and Aerodactyl, all of which can Mega Evolve here. So a lot of potential going on here, folks. And do you see the patterns that Niantic is throwing at us that I've been talking about? Ampharos with Dragon Pulse, which is going to be going into an electric and dragon typing. And you're thinking, why would they even give Ampharos Dragon Pulse? Well, they were preparing for Mega Evolutions. Now, are the Mega Pokemon going to learn new moves upon evolving? I don't think so. I think they're going to maintain the moves that they currently do have, which is going to kind of go in line with the Community Day moves and preparing us and whatnot. It's just a coincidence, not really, that they picked Beedrill and Gengar, both of which do have Mega Evolutions. And I'm pretty sure they knew that those two were going to get picked, right? And like we've been over in the past, if you've been preparing on the things that I've been talking about, on walking Pokemon and getting them to Best Buddy, so that you could potentially have these Mega Evolution Pokemon ready to go when it does arrive. And what am I talking about? I think there's going to be several different kind of things and walls you're going to have to get past, obstacles, in order to actually get these Pokemon to Mega Evolve. Now, let's go ahead and talk about that. One, I think that they're going to have to be completely maxed out. Just speculation, guys. So I'm just going to throw these out here because I keep hitting things on the head. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can keep hitting that target. So, completely maxed out. Do you need 100% IV? Don't think so. That's going to be a little bit much. 2, I think you're going to have them at Best Buddy. That's it. Just completely Best Buddied up and ready to go for that Mega Evolution, because what Mega Evolutions are is going to be a bond between the trainer and then the Pokemon becoming stronger, right? With the Mega Stones. And that's another thing to talk about. The Mega Stones. How is this going to work? Are we going to have our buddies find them? I think that might be an option. But since this is a company, well, pretty much anything revolving around Pokemon is going to be involving a company. So we can lean towards them, probably maybe putting them in the shop as well. Now, I just want to stop here. You can take a look at all these Mega Evolutions yourself, but I just want to say Mega Mall Wow, folks. Let's go. Are you kidding me? This thing is going to be amazing. I mean, amongst all of the other Mega Evolutions, which are going to all have their place and do fantastic. And yes, some are going to outperform others, but man, oh man, they're going to be amazing, folks. So I think you should shoot for also 100% IVs if you do have that. Like I just said, don't think that's going to be a requirement, but you're going to want the best potential, seeing that you're going to want them to be best buddies, maybe. And not only that, the item for the Mega Evolution, who knows how this is going to work, and you want the best potential on that Pokemon. Kind of like using an Elite TM, but times 5, and you want to get the best out of that Elite TM. You don't want to use it on some junky IV Pokemon unless it was ideal for PvP, right? So let's continue on here with the speculation. How do I think they're going to stay in the game? How are Mega Evolutions actually going to take place other than getting the stone? Let's see here. Maybe just in battle, and it is going to be for a brief time. Not 100% sure, okay? And another thing to go over is the fact that these things are going to be broken. Straight up, they're just going to dominate the meta. Absolutely sweep it. There's nothing that's going to be able to stand up against these things. I mean, they're not going to be invincible or anything like that, but let's be realistic. These things are nasty. Their attacks are tenfold. I'm not tenfold, but they're going to be a lot better than what they currently are. So a lot of interesting things that are going to happen here. So, and that's another thing why I don't want to necessarily go over their stats quite yet. I'm going to, but they're subject to change. Some of these things are just going to be absolutely broken, and you're going to notice that Groudon and Kyogre are not going to be on here because those are a bit of a different case. They're going to be primal evolutions. I always looked at them as megas though, so yeah, don't get too excited for those to be introduced when the regular megas come in, so just take note of that. But guys, my head is spinning with so many thoughts, and wow, I can't believe they announced it. And of all the times, the day that I stayed up late, literally, I mean, I stay up pretty late, but last night was a doozy. So now I woke up to this trailer like, wait, is this a dream? Am I dreaming? And I pinched myself. No, this is certainly not a dream. All right, so another thing to consider as well is like, yeah, I got my Mega Metacham, and we were just talking about this the other day. Got my Metacham 100% IV in the Great League. I'm going to use that thing. It's going to bump up potentially. They could make their CP stay where they're at, but that's highly unlikely, seeing that their stats are going to change as well. So you have to consider that. Maybe if you have a lower CP Metacham, but we were talking about you're going to probably have to have them completely maxed out. So that's going to be ruled out. Say if you had like a 300 CP Metacham, you're like, oh, I'll just Mega Evolve this in Great League. Maybe that could be an option, but I think you're going to actually have to have them completely maxed out as well as best buddied up. So you have that B-drill there for the community day, like we were going over, and so many people are saying, clickbait, stop clickbaiting, you're full of crap, this is not going to happen, Niantic's never going to do it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me though? No, why would they pass up an opportunity for Mega Evolutions? It's like going to be one of the best features other than Dynamax raids in the future, which I also do believe is going to be coming out as well. It's going to probably not necessarily take over the raids, but it is going to be something that we're going to see. And I don't want to get too much into that because I don't want my ideas to be taken. We'll talk about it in a future video. So Latios and Latias are going to kind of, yeah, you know, they're doing their thing over there. Then you have Salamence and Mega Metagross. Oh my gosh, this thing is going to be just, it's going to be insane. Let's just put it that way. Metagross is already good as it is. Could you imagine a Mega Form? If these things are actually going to pick up that new CP, I don't know if they're going to even allow them in PvP, to be honest with you. And not only that, this is going to bring about a whole new era for Pokemon Go. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you're going to be able to solo potential legendary raids by yourself, or tier 5s, or the same thing, right? Or tier 4s. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff here. Now, are you going to be able to, say, go into a raid and Mega Evolve multiple Pokemon? I don't think so. I think they're going to limit you one per raid boss, and then maybe if it's allowed in PvP, one per battle, and a very limited time to use it too, because you're going to be able to just sweep. If your opposing opponent does not have a Mega on their team, they're just going to get swept up. Simple as that. So this is going to be the end here. Just wanted to give you my initial thoughts and kind of help you process this, because it's a lot to take in. If you are a longtime fan and know exactly what Mega Evolutions are, this is just mind-blowing, guys. This is absolutely insane. Oh my goodness, could this be the second part for GoFest? Could it be? And also Victini was announced, so it's not like, oh, and I was right about that. It was pretty much just a couple of options, and that was pretty much it, right? So you were either on the fence of Mega Evolutions, or you thought they weren't going to happen. So it was kind of a black and white deal. And now, well, here you go, folks. Here we are. Mega Evolutions are right around the corner. Get hyped, folks, and get ready for more Mega Evolution videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.